Hi guys, welcome to Crypto School YouTube channel. In this video we'll be talking about MicroCats. MicroCats is one of token listed on Coinmarketcap, and since then I've been closely looking at this token, though it was listed 2 hours ago and is built on BNB, that is smart contracts, BSC smart contract address. And here is the price currently, here is the volume, as well as the fully diluted market cap. As at the time of this video, this token has 1,138 watch list, and it ranked 3,141 on the coin listed on Coinmarketcap. Then with this few information, I decided to share with you guys my opinion on this token. Guys, if you are just coming across my channel for the very first time, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, tap below the bell button so that you'll be notified when I release another video like this on this channel. As well, share with your friends. Please always endeavor to do your research to be sure that you invest your money on legit token. I'm not your financial advisor. Please do not quote my word for any financial raising. Then, what is MicroCats? MicroCats are here to dominate the BSC and become the first $1 billion cat token. That is one. Then, a cat games changer is a team of cat lovers and crypto experts that are committed to making MicroCats a household name. MicroCats is launched its own series of fun and collectible 3D NFTs that you are able to swap, sell, stake, and earn reward on our exclusive NFT market. Here is the smart contract address of this token. Here is the static that audited this project. Here are the Telegram channel, Twitter, white paper, liquidity log. Enter, add, DApp, buy. All this is what we got from the visual website. Then we'll talk about MicroCats rather. MicroCats is creating a fun P2N endless runners game that incorporates the NFT that you purchase from our marketplace as the main character. The longer you survive, the more reward you earn. There are over 10 levels to conquer that are based in different environments in game mode. This is a very good one. They have a wonderful website design. Then we talk about the roadmap, the DR button. Here you see the Tiger King, you see the Princess Luna, you see the Captain Leo. These are many more. Then how does it work? How does MicroCats work? In order to purchase one of our amazing MicroCats, simply buy a MicroCrate on our shop using the MicroCat NFT Market Place. Each MicroCrate purchase will unlock a MicroCat NFT that will come with its own rarity and staking multipliers. Buy, sell, stake, earn. Our marketplace will do all this. That's a very good one, provided it's worth having it. Then we talk about the Tokenomics. MicroCat has utilized low buy and sell tags to allow our investor to flourish and trade with ease. We have allocated the tax to go towards liquidity, the development, and marketing. The taxes are essential to help us pay for cost of continuous deployment of our marketing to help get MicroCats to 1 billion market cap. That is very good. Then here are the liquidity. We have the buy tax, 2% liquidity, 2% development, then 4% marketing. Also sell percent, the same percentage goes for each other. With this, we have a very good one. Here is the roadmap, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. So now that we have all this, is this token worth having our wallet? Then we decided to share the audit report from Static. But to my surprise, when I open, see what I see here: project schedule only 5%, then no other report that is readable here, project schedule 5%. Then we press further to check this token on other audit tools like token sniffer as well as BS check. But before we do that, let's quickly look at this token on bscan.com to see what is really happening about this token, because BS will always tell us or open our eye to so many things about this token, such as total supplier, account holder, and transfer that has been taking place in such a token. Here is the total supply of this token, as you can see here. Then so far we have 1,537 addresses, and transfer so far is 10,515. Here are the transfer addresses or transfer addresses of this token, though some of the addresses appears in 2. As you can see, this appears in 2, some appears in 2. Then from here we press forward to see this token holders. The first on the list is PancakeSwap. It takes 13%. The second address, logged address, contract take 8%. The third take 8.2%. The fourth address take 2.4%. The third, which is pink seal lock, take 1.6%. Then from here we furthermore to see the compiler version of this project. Simply follow the screen and you get the compiler version. Then you tap on contract. Then we have the compiler version of this project. So in the compiler version we have 8.7. The compilation of this project is very good one, but yet we cannot conclude here because we need to dig deep about this token before we invest our money, because we say that money invested on a legit token is better than that wasted on a scam token. But first thing that caught my eye here is this audit score 25/100, and as well here it also played as warning. Here we have the warning report here about this token. Why is this token placed on warning result or check, and why is the score is so low here? Here we talk about buy fee of 8% and selling fee of 8%, and I think this really correlates with what we have from this place. If you sum up here, liquidity development makes it 8%, also make it 8%. That's a very good one, because it is not beyond the standard buy and selling fee set for token. I think that is a very good idea as well. But now we have issue with the contract address. Though the contract address of this token is verified, but some token has similar contract address which may result to clone address, and once the address is cloned, it results to low liquidity of such token, low quality of such token. That's another thing. Then the source code contain function which can set maximum transaction amounts, and thereby you are not in total control of your account. The creator or founder of this project then control what to do with your token. Is another thing that we need to look as an investor or as someone that just want to have this token and true with it. So we need to be very careful about this. Another thing that we need to look at as well is what we call the ownership renounce. The ownership renounce of this token is not really okay. The token ownership is not renounced, and we know the implication of that. It causes or any of these following: disable selling, change fee, as well as mint another token. Though the token has a very good order analysis, around token log 1.68% of the token is logged. Owner creator wallets contain less than 5%. Then no single address so far that has up to 5 or more than 5%. Then we'll talk about liquidity analysis. We have around 351 BNB on PancakeSwap. That's a very huge one. If you convert that one to dollar, you know what it means. Then we'll talk about we are expecting around 95 of this liquidity to be locked or burned, but here we have less than 1% of it to be locked or burned. That's a very good issue, a very important issue that we need to take a look at. This token is not locked nor burned, then something must be phishing. So we have to be very careful before we invest on this token. Then it also passes one that owner wallet contain less than 5%. Then we talk about similar contract address. I think MicroCats is having some contract similar deployed to this one. Though there's no report that this token is scam, but I think we have to be very careful about this token. Then we move ahead a bit to check this token on bscheck.eu. On bscheck.eu, we have 832 addresses or addresses so far, compared to what we have here around 1,000 plus. So the two here we have another 1,533. The two address holder here, they are not the same. That's another thing that we need to look at. Then here the selling fee here is talking about 8% here on token sniffer, but that of BSCheck give us something entirely. It gives us 30.3%, which means that you might not be able to sell this token if eventually you invest your money on it. Then if you look at the buy fee here is 10%, but that of bscheck.eu give us 10%. It's also a bit higher than the recommended. This is equal to what the recommended, but is a bit higher than what we get from token sniffer. Then token owner is not renounced. We confirm that from token sniffer as well, that the ownership of the token is not renounced. Then from here we talked about developmental wallet. Here we could not get a clear result on this from the token sniffer, but light was shed on it here on bscheck. Tells us as the developmental wallet take 4.8% of this token, another one takes 6.52% of this token. That is very warning for us. I say developmental liquidify warning. Then we talk about the liquidity information. Here we have 309 BNB as liquidity. Then let's see what we have here. We have 351 BNB as liquidity here as well. So we have to be very careful. Here no lock, no bond, but that is another issue that we need to look at. Here is the top 5 addresses of this token on bscheck. With all this, I think I've opened our eye a bit on this token, either to invest or not. Then before we call it a day here, let's look at the official Twitter handling of this token. The official handling was created in March 2022, so less than a month. It had 3,384 followers as at the time, and it's only following one project. Then the pin tweet says, "We are holding the floor above 1 million market cap." Absolutely phenomenal. There are a lot to come. More influencer, billboard, Coinmarketcap /CG, and that's CoinGecko P2N. This is just the beginning. Watch our highlight video below. So you have to watch this video. How many people have received this video since? Just 15 people. How many of 40 people? It tells us that people are not really getting along with this token. Then you can visit the official website, Twitter handle, and see more of this yourself. Then from there we go back to CoinMarketCap page to see one or two more things about this project. The first thing that we have to talk about here is the Fidelity market cap. Here we have 4 million plus. Then the market cap has not been verified by CoinMarketCap team. Then volume / market cap has not been verified by CoinMarketCap team. Then we talk about the self-reported circulation, though it has not been verified by CoinMarketCap team. And now this token was deployed some hours ago, that is some hours ago, and this price of the token has started moving down. Why is this so? Then we have some comments here. Don't forget that I mostly pump a project, and this token has a lot of influencer, that is multiplied by 100 coming. That is great. Project is KY by, so the proof many influencers on board with use cases. That's a very good one. Then we have a lot of people commenting on that, but despite all this token is readily available on one place, on PancakeSwap. So you can only get this token right away on PancakeSwap, but that does not mean that the project is good or not. But from one point of view, with what I've just exposed us to, I would like us to invest. If you want to invest, please invest little and watch over the token over the period of time before you invest your money, because I have seen a lot of people, a lot of guys have been messaging me that, guy, this has happened, this will happen to this token, to that token. I have been warning them that if at all you have to invest on newly released or listed token, that you should invest little, so that if it turn the other way, you will be able to manage yourself, and if it's the other way, then you clap for yourself that at least you've gotten something. That is what we have for us about this token called MicroCats. Guy, if you are to invest, please do your research to be sure that you invest your money on a legit token. That is all for us, guys. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, toggle the bell button. Then your comment is very important to me. Please let me know your comment. Let me know how you feel about this video. Thanks for watching. God bless you.